Globalization and English language are said to work as pull factors for one another, but using English to benefit the community without compromising its culture and values is another concern. Welcome to another lesson episode entitled Where is English in the Global Context? I am your teacher, Sir Vaughn, and this is Lesson Made Easy TV. Welcome to another lesson video entitled Where is English in the Global Context? Our lesson objectives are: know where is English in the global context of language, understand the system of languages, define language policy, list down selected countries' English language reforms. Today, applied linguistics is usually regarded as an independent discipline concerned with theoretical and empirical investigation of real-world problems in which language is a central issue. While debate regarding applied linguistics scope, status, development, and future does continue, most applied linguistics can agree on the basic definition and character of the discipline. The global context of language was outlined by D. Swan, 2001. He stated that it is multilingualism that has kept humanity separated by so many languages together. The multilingual connections between language groups constitute a surprisingly strong and efficient network that ties together. Lastly, this ingenious pattern of connections between language groups that constitute the global language system. This one introduced to us the global language system. At the bottom of this system are the world's many small languages, called peripheral languages. Peripheral languages constitute 98% of the world's languages and are used by under 10% of the population of the world. Often, these languages have no written script, are passed on orally, and rely on people remembering them rather than recording them. At the next level, connecting peripheral languages are central languages. There are about 100 central languages in the world, and they are acquired as second languages by speakers of peripheral languages, thus enabling speakers of different peripheral languages to communicate with one another. Central languages are often national or official languages and are used in politics, courts, education systems, television, textbooks, and newspaper. Around 95% of the world's population uses a central language. Occupying a still higher level are supercentral languages. These languages serve as a vehicle of international communication, such as Arabic, Chinese, English, French, German, Hindi, Japanese, Malay, Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, and Swahili. This group contains the most widely used languages in the world, with some having over 100 million speakers. At the center of this system is English, the hyper-central language. English is the one language that connects the supercentral languages with one another and that therefore constitutes the pivot of the world's language system. This time, we will look into the language policies. Language policy is defined as the deciding on the network of languages. It involves choice of functions and the choice of language to perform each of them. The choice is made for a purpose to serve the perceived need of the maker of the choice. The common assumption is that it is the government or a central body authorized by it makes the policy. This policy is naturally for the country and its purpose is to meet the needs of the country. Let us try to look over on language policy, especially on English reforms in the lands of South Korea, China, and Japan. This study is presented to us by Jeffrey Gill and Ruben Nager in the study English Language Education and Globalization. Let's begin with South Korea. English reform in South Korea are during the 1997 government declared mandatory English language education begin in grade 3. Reforms such as large-scale teacher training programs, introduction of an English language requirement for graduating university, and increased hiring of native English speakers to teach English and other subjects in the country's university. And English villages are built, English medium kindergartens after school or after hours classes and online courses. There's also a culture called Chogi Yongyok Yoyok, meaning to say that the young children are sent overseas to learn English, often alone or accompanied only by their mother. Let's proceed to China. At the national level, China sees English as an essential to its reform and opening up, modernization, economic development, and acquisition of international stature, while for individual proficiency in English is a key to education, employment, and overseas travel. Some of its reforms are beginning English language education in grade 3, grade 1 in some cities such as Beijing. Certain university subjects should be taught using English, providing English courses for police, taxi drivers, and others in the lead up to the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Strong English teacher recruitment ahead of the 2010 Shanghai World Expo. Let's proceed to Japan. Japan sees English as vital for accessing technology, education, global markets, and participating in international policy development. The Ministry of Education has responded to Kukusakai through various reforms and developments in English language teaching, including allocating more time in the school curriculum to English instruction, providing in-service training for teachers, increasing the number of native speakers of English, and give considerations to communicative outcomes. And subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay updated to our lesson videos. Another day and learning is capsulized for you to intake and know by heart. I hope you enjoy our class. See you on our next language lesson adventure.